What's that? What are you talking about, Sora? Yeah. I was gonna say sex is what you're talking about, but cuteness is basically representing that. Yeah, sure. Alright, what's up everybody? We are on the third episode of No Game, No Life, which is called Expert. First of all, I want to give a massive shout out to Floxer as per usual for requesting another episode of this show. It's been a great ride so far, thoroughly have been enjoying it myself. Just one of those anime that I feel is a little bit more laid back so far, although I will say that of course it's starting to tease bigger story that's about to be unfolding here with us trying to become the next king and you know, even all the other races that were talked about, right? Basically it explained how the human race is called humanity and they're like all the way down on the 16th rank, I think. And so, you know, like Sora has started to make it his, well, not necessarily life goal, because I think what he specifically mentioned was like, oh yeah, this will be a nice first quest to go after. And then we'll see where we go from there. But like, he's made it his purpose for now, right? To try and help Stephanie, yeah, and basically the human race to get back on top, if that makes sense, to prove her grandfather right instead of wrong. And yeah, that like it's gonna be fun to see that unfold, right? But at the same time, if I think about last episode, very heavy on the fan service, first of all, which was definitely funny. But you know, it's all those themes, the video gamey, well, world in general, I could say, right? And just, I mean, we saw that whole rock, paper, scissors thing play out in the episode, last episode, right? And before that, they played a bunch of games. So we saw them literally start off in the first episode, basically in this like simulation, right? Beating a bunch of people with the two of them, Sora and Shiro. So, like, I don't know, everything about it to me has just been a really fun, laid-back type of experience. And given me, you know, great vibes of like my own time playing video games. I've talked about all of that before already, but as I said, I'm looking forward to see for now then what the story is going to start expanding into. Because like I said, we are going to try and become that next king, right? We have a competitor who I think, well, on the wiki I saw she's called Clammy, but I think in Japanese it's like Kurami, right? But I guess they automatically translate it as Clammy or something. So I don't know what to call her for now. We saw glimpses of her only so far, right? But it looks like she's going to be kind of direct competition, I guess. Yeah, and then we're going to see where we go from there. The thing is, I do know, of course, there's only going to be 12 episodes. So, and this season I think came out a long time ago. People have been kind of asking for a season 2 ever since, but it looks like that's kind of a pipe dream and it's never going to happen, unfortunately. So I don't know if it will be enough time to really go somewhere as far as the story goes. I guess that's the thing, like becoming king might actually be that objective we'll be focusing on, and then what could have been beyond that we'll never get to see, I'm gonna guess, but that would just be sort of my prediction for now. Anyway, I'm looking forward to diving in nonetheless, and of course guys, if you enjoy my reactions to No Game, No Life and you're watching these on YouTube by any chance when they go up sometime later after we've already finished the show over on Patreon, you will be able to check out the full show over on Patreon right away, so go and check it out, linked on top of the description. Your support is of course very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place. And then for now, let's just dive into episode 3 of No Game, No Life. Oh shit. Wow, she officially became the ruler. Objection. Who would it be? That's exactly what he's saying, my guy. Conspire with foreigners? Oh. Oh yeah, she's talking about the phone. Right, she saw that when she played against Stephanie. Oh. Really? Because the humans didn't have any magic or something, it was mentioned, I think, or at least the least magic. Yeah, so she is like cooperating with other races. Oh shit, they exposed us straight up. Yep. I guess they can tell by like what she has on her forehead. And the pointy ears probably, right? Wow. Now she's saying, that's your elf. So cold. I forget now, but weren't they literally saying that already to Stephanie in the first episode all along? Like, they were telling her she was being cheated on, right? But... Right. Yeah, that's what we saw. She was using her somewhere in the distance. Oh, shit. Oh. Well, what is she saying? She's saying Stephanie is using them and they are another race, right? But like, they aren't actually another race, technically, right? They're from a whole different world. I'm guessing that's a no. Yeah, okay. Well, it means we gotta cheat, probably, right? Yeah. I don't know what you're saying, though. Blank will never lose. I mean, these two kids are smarter than I will ever be, so I trust them fully. Why is she trying to cooperate with them now suddenly? I get that they're the same race, but... Yeah, that ain't happening. Oh, dude, I completely forgot that they called themselves Blank in the first episode. It's been a couple weeks, man, but yeah, that's what it was. I mean, clearly she has something else on her mind, right? But... yeah. That's true as well. Plus she doesn't know them, yeah. I mean, yeah. Fair enough, all those reasons make sense. But, like, it is interesting, because of course they are technically all the same race, so... Oh god, are we playing chess? Yep. Well... What, are they gonna move differently from regular chess pieces? The trick. What trick is there gonna be to it? Is this guy a referee? I swear by the commandments, is what that means. Oh, what is she's overlooking the whole thing though? From where? Was that the kind of magic they were using? Looked like some like underwater thing, but it was on the top side. Oh. Oh yeah, well yeah, that's what I said. They were gonna move differently than usual pieces. Oh, they have a will of their own. So she says forward and they choose how much? Oh. Wait, so the... What? Yeah, I know that. She's by far the most intellectual of the two. She's more intellectual than Sora, to be fair. That's fascinating, yeah. They actually have a survival instinct, all the pieces. I'm not gonna give myself up for a different piece. Ouch. It's kind of like really reminding me of the first Harry Potter movie. The way that the pieces are genuinely killing each other. Only difference is there's nobody actually on them riding them, right? What, is she giving up or what's going on? Oh shit. I think she's realizing it's game over, yeah. Now Sora comes in with the plan B. You already know. What is he doing? Putting her on the ledge. Oh my god. This is a Irwin shout. Man, this would summon you an army of males of inconceivable proportions. Oh god. Okay, can they? Yeah. Irresponsible. No, we're just playing a game of life. Oh, dude, the music too is so hype. Of course it is. They're behaving just like you. I mean... Wait, is he literally trying to manipulate... Oh shit, like the enemy pieces too now? Yeah, shit, crazy. Okay, so how does that work? Like, God. The shine. Hitting them directly. But like, what does he imagine? That he will be king and like his sister will be queen? Is that how it's gonna work, or? Yeah. That's not what it actually is. Yep, yep. Well, this is what he talked about. Like, this is what I'm gonna try to figure out. What's that? What are you talking about, Sora? Yeah. Cuteness. Or instinct seek it. I was gonna say sex is what you're talking about, but cuteness is basically representing that. Yeah, sure. What's happening? What is this glow? It's like they're freezing. They're freezing up. Oh, brainwashing magic? Well, what do you want to do? I mean, you could have figured she would have had more than one trick, right? But wow. Oh man, this visualization. What did he just do? It's like he put himself in the... Oh shit, he actually did put himself in the middle of it. Let me compliment you, because that'll do the trick. Okay. Well, clearly it's getting to her. Oh, she just turned white. I don't doubt it. I already knew that was all that was on your mind. I mean, it's the queen though, right? So surely that means something. Oh, he's wanting her to do something next. Okay. What's her next move gonna be? Oh, pulling out the phone? What's going on with the knight then? He's crying. Okay. Well, yeah, clearly that's what we're doing. Oh, don't end it there. Come on, man. The game wasn't over yet. God damn it. Alright, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. And you can check out the Patreon for early access to the next episodes. Go and check it out. Yeah, another super fun episode, man. I really like how we actually got the answers finally for how it was that Clammy, for example, cheated in that first episode. Where we saw her, basically have this game already with Stephanie, right? That's the one that she won, and that's the one that they even had a confrontation about in the last episode, episode 2, where she like gave her coat or like dress or something back, right? And just like threw it to the ground or something. All of that came back here, and we realized now that like, oh, what Clammy was doing all along was actually using the elves' magic to try and cheat over her competitors, basically. And so that makes a lot of sense, because it's what they talked about in episode 2, how the Amanati, I think, weren't... Either they, like, aren't magic users at all, or they are the least skilled at it, or, like, the least able to even use it in the first place, I guess. But that's what got him to be all the way down the ranks and stuff too. And so it makes all the more sense that like Climby was actually able to use magic then to cheat, like use a different race in order to actually be able to achieve that, right? But other than that, this was a super fun episode. Funny, rather, I should say, right? I mean, like the pure manipulation going on at the chess games and like the way that we were able to, well, basically give a whole speech to like the chess pieces on the board themselves and try to encourage them to go for something beyond just playing the game that they're supposed to play. Sora basically talking about like, oh yeah, if you do this for me, you know, you get all the pussy in the world. That's essentially how he put it, right? But anyway, that was hilarious. And of course, we've already come to find out that like that's basically what's at his mind most of the time. You know, like he is the kind of degenerate basement dwelling reject playing a bunch of you know, like what do you call it, dating simulator games or something, right? Like back in the days. And even here now, it's like, well, the first thing that he wanted to do, I think back in the last episode, was like marry Stephanie, right? Or like basically that's what he had mentioned when he won the game from her and stuff. So it makes so much sense. It's hilarious to see. It's funny how the pieces, you know, like actually got encouraged for it as well, and how they led their own lives. How, you know, they were also basically fighting for their own self-interest, and they wouldn't sacrifice themselves for other pieces. They had like a will of their own, which was really cool. I already mentioned how it gave me some vibes from like the Harry Potter movies. Well, especially the first one where they play this like chess game and they even interject themselves in the middle of it, which Sora ended up doing himself now too. Now the game didn't end yet, I think, although it seems like we're on the right path, but maybe there's still going to be some type of other, you know, move being made by Clammy here to ruin it, or to make it more complex and last longer than we would have figured. Because I kind of thought like, oh, we were now about to win this, but then the episode cuts. I mean, it's possible that like it's only going to take a couple minutes for the game to be over, and then we'll see where we move from there. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm excited to see that, guys. So I hope you all enjoyed my reaction and review to episode 3 of No Game, No Life. If you did, and you're watching these on YouTube, then of course you can get early access to the next episodes already over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. And then for now, I want to thank you all a lot for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.